1 year ago today, fire broke out at a local school, putting more than 100 students out. With the school badly damaged, the students were moved to the former Gladstone Elementary building in College Heights. That move alleviated some concerns, but there are still questions about the future of their previous home.
This is what remains of Highglen Elementary School, a place Montessori students called home. Now, an empty lot with a future unknown.
We have no decision made regarding the future of Highglen. Right now, as you know, learning is taking place in the Gladstone site, and I suspect that sometime later this year we should hear about some direction in terms of what to next.
Shortly after 3 o'clock in the afternoon of April 22nd, 2013, a fire broke out in one of the classrooms at Highglen Elementary School. It quickly spread into the roof and the school was destroyed. The District Parent Advisory Council is grateful the district managed to find a new location, but
it's not a perfect situation at this point. For example, the kids don't have a playground there. There isn't a playground, and I know that the parents are working to see what they can do to get a playground established. They don't know for sure that that's where they're going to stay, which again makes it really tricky to do things.
Sarah Holland says some of the parents would like to know the future of Highglen Elementary sooner rather than later.
I do realize that there have been a number of schools in the Prince George district that have been closed, but there are a lot of costs, and whether or not that particular location is the best location for that school is still, I think, a pretty big question.
Highglen and Gladstone were both built around the same period. Holland says some parents are concerned about things like the electrical system, the lack of sprinklers, and no playground.
With any building that hasn't been built in the last several years, there are some changes and some differences between schools that have been built recently. Codes change over time. Desires and wishes of staffs and communities change over time, and schools look different.
Brian Pepper says the layout of Gladstone School is different but more conducive to education, and there are beautiful grounds for the children to explore. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.